Hey viewers, welcome to another game with CasualProGamer. Today we're doing another 1 versus 1 Starcraft 2 match between shadye from the CW team playing as Terran in the top right, and the colors are really close together. I will switch that. Against LoWeLy from the FXOpen team apparently, or clan, whatever. I can switch the... There you go. Oh, that works awesomely. Excellent. Because it's not useful at all. I guess we're going to have to do with the yellow and orange. that is terrible. How does that not switch? Well, the team colors and the player colors are the same. I do understand why it doesn't change, but why can I not just change to friendly and non-friendly or something like that? Anyway, fortunately, there are two completely different races here, so that's at least good. But yeah, well, it would be kind of useful if I knew how to how to switch colors to like red and blue or something like that. Although, yeah, blue is useful. Blue is not useful on some maps because they have a lot of blue in them, and then you can't see the units. But yeah, green and red would also be good, of course. Although for a lot of people with color blindness, that still becomes a problem. Some of them will still be able to see it because, well, red and green may be the most common of the color blindness. It is not the only one. You can also have blue and yellow, or I forgot the other one, brown and something. Brown and red, I want to say, but I'm not actually sure about that. Anyhow, we do get the first drone kill there. And for the rest, not a whole lot happening. Just a wall off from our Terran player. And Zerg player just going for a fast expansion. Probably after his spawning pool, seeing from where it's at. Yeah, it should be. Gas is coming up. Gas is also up here. And that has been up for quite a while, because he is already producing a Reaper. So Reapers, yeah, they have become a little more popular again. And that is because, well, they used to be kind of very good. They used to be so good that you really had nothing to do against it. Then they made it that you couldn't make Reapers unless you made a supply depot. So no, you couldn't make barracks unless you made a supply depot. So it's kind of the standard build, but they made it impossible for you to make a barracks without supply depot. And yeah, from there on out, all the Reaper strategies, which were all cheese strategies, were kind of thrown out of the window, and now they are back, but they are not as useful anymore because they can't destroy buildings as much anymore. And yeah, they used to be so good against buildings. Now they are, however, very good at harassment, because they heal up if they are out of combat for a little bit. And yeah, that's what we see here. So he's going to regain all of his health without any help of anything, and therefore he is going to be fine. So just some Marines coming up now. A little bit of harassment was done, but nothing really going on. One hit there from the Queen, but the Queen is completely out of position now, and he is going to take down his first drone and is going to have to back off. 10 HP left. The Queen does not do enough damage to actually, well, get him. It seems that, yeah, with 4 damage only, she is not really the one to target him. But, well, he's regaining health, he's getting back in there. 1 kill is not really worth it yet, but, well, the delayed mining makes it worth it. So the Reaper costs 50-50, and, well, you basically kill the drone, which is 50 minerals just the production cost, but also about 25 minerals in replacement cost. Well, kind of because he's mining, you have to rebuild the drone, and, well, on average that costs you 25 minerals from the moment it dies to the moment you get the new one. You can't really put a true price on that, because technically until you stop building drones, your drone is not replaced. So you could actually say that it's a lot higher cost, especially early game, because as long as you keep building drones, your drone has not been replaced, because your drone is going to be the replacement drone is going to be the last drone you built, basically. And we have a little bit of an army coming in here. I completely missed that. Well, not completely, but because I did see it move out and then I completely missed it because the colors are so equal. But anyway, it's not getting a whole lot done, but it is getting something done. At least there are marauders out, so the marauders versus roaches, that should be a reasonable well, competition. And really going for the SCVs, that is not what you should be doing here. Yeah, 2-2. But way more units killed for the, well, for the Terran player, or by the Terran player. And, well, a lot more Zerg units dead, in short. As you can see, 1,000 more resources dead, and that or lost, and that is quite a big deal. So he does have his second base up before the Terran had it up, but still, it is not really worth it. It's not really 1,000 minerals worth of it. But, well, we will see how that pays off. He lost quite a few roaches there to nothing really, because, well, there's nothing that really got damaged very heavily. Lost only 2 SCVs, and, well, no bunkers or something like that were lost. And here you see the planned defense here. He is going for Widow Mines, and the Widow Mines are going to be very good against the Zerglings because they splash. Unfortunately, they only do damage once every 40 seconds, which is kind of crappy. But well, I guess it would be overpowered otherwise. But then again, I think they should fire a little more often to make them viable in real situations. I don't know. People are still experimenting with them. I guess. Well, we'll see if it's actually if it will actually result in anything. And oh, this Reaper is going to get owned. Bye-bye. So he did a little bit of damage to that guy, but really nothing else. And here we go with the Zerglings. We are going out. We are going across the map. And let's see if those Widow Mines can actually hold their own. The scout is coming in. And he will actually prevent the, well, the tower being captured, because there was only one guy here. And the Marine is going to get taken out now, and there is the tower. So the rest of the Zerglings are going to sneak around until they have the tower, and then they're going to sneak around everything. And this is going to get taken out. Well, the SCV that's going to build this, I guess there was no need for that. The Terran player realizing that probably the Zergs will come in, the Zerglings will come in that way. And the Zerglings did fall back. Oh, it actually is already built. I'm sorry about that. It is just the landing that that was, well, changed. But I don't know why it will be changed then. I mean, maybe he wanted to reset his command center, realized that there was something there, and then send out his troops to kind of do something about it. But anyhow, we are getting out there. The spider mines, sorry, Widow Mines have been taken with the army, which means that he can now burrow them, well, at random places on the map as well, gaining vision, and unfortunately you cannot disable them. So at least as far as I know, they don't have a hold position button on them. So you can't use them like you can use burrowed Zerglings, but they are still pretty useful as scouts, because, well, they can shoot once and then they are silent for 40 seconds. So yeah, there's that. Anyhow, we will have to see what's going to happen here, because the orbital command is up, it's producing. We have a large amount of structures being constructed there, and yeah, we are getting out of here with our army. So 2 burrowed Zerglings here, and that is just to get the scout on what is at the tower there. Nothing loaded into the bunker though. And so the bunker is there, but it doesn't really give you any defense if you don't load something into the bunker. And here we go with all of the Zerglings on the other side. However, we have a counterattack, and all of these Zerglings are going to go down no problem. The infestors may actually be able to do something. In the meantime, we do take out the base over here, but that is not really, well, as interesting as this. Because here we have burrowed units trying to come into the base, well, actually coming into the base. And we will have to see if that results in anything. But there is a missile turret up, so he can see these units. I'm not sure if he does see them, because I'm not sure what kind of level we're talking about here. But, well, he can actually see that. And the Zerg player, of course, should realize that if he's next to a missile turret, he's probably not very well covered. I don't know what this Widow Mine is doing, but that Widow Mine should be seeing something as well. And we are getting out of here. I'm assuming these are both loaded. No, they are not. So he lost his entire army. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, there's a little bit of an army over here as well. I guess he just lost his marines. Pff, whatever. But these guys, yeah, are getting taken out as well. It seems that I'm missing everything here. Yeah, a little bit of an army over there. Or a little bit of SCVs over there, I guess. But yeah, not really that much going on anymore. That was one big attack on both sides, and well, both of them got something done. But the minerals are pretty much, well, reversed now. 1,000 more, well, I guess 800 more minerals lost for the Terran player instead of the 1,000 that he was ahead. He is now actually 800 behind. So the Zerg player doing quite a lot actually in, well, just making that work. Yeah, a lot of burrowed units now, or well, units able to burrow at least. And well, if he gets the tunneling claws and such, then we will see some hidden roaches and such, and that would be good. Would be good in general. I'm looking forward to hidden banelings, man, because the banelings are out, and if you hide them, then you can do so much damage to these kind of groups, because 2 banelings and they will take out the entire group of marines if they run straight over them. And oh, the mine is going to be burrowed. No, it's not going to be burrowed. It actually was too slow, and here go the marines. Yep, the marines get lifted into the ships though. And they should be able to fight another day, but are we going to be able to defend anything? Because this base is not enough, it doesn't have enough defense. He is going to drop out the marines here, I'm assuming. No. Actually, the afterburners, yeah, they got added as well. It's the increased movement speed that we just saw. Yeah, they are pretty useful for transporting your troops into a battle, or well, out of a battle. And they have pretty short cooldown. It is a 20-second cooldown, so you can use it for both, I guess. You can use it to get into a battle, then drop everything, and then get out of the battle with well, with the same thing. And yeah, nice sniping there. Obviously going to lose these 2 guys if he keeps them there. And are they going to be able to get away? Nope. They should be dead, yeah. Oh, this one guy is still here though. Okay, here come the Zerglings. The Zerglings are going to completely wipe out everything here. And yeah, there are just too many Zerglings. And well, there are some infestors, but they don't really matter at all. But too many Zerglings to handle with a small group of marines. He needs to group up more marines. I don't know what he's doing, because he is spending everything, but not on troop. Oh, he has all kinds of things stacked up. That is never what you want. You want to have one guy queued up only, so like it is here. Well, it was here. Now he has that nowhere. He's just producing out of the city. Yeah, this is going to take forever to build, but you do lose the resources for 60 seconds. Now 90 seconds, and now it's 120 seconds. So these resources, That's 100 minerals, 25 gas. Those are lost for 120 seconds. That is a huge amount of time in this game. I mean, you're going to lose so many resources when you do these kind of things, and you can see so many units stacked up. You only want to have 2 units in these guys because they have reactors on them, and 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, because the tech lab doesn't provide that double production capability, obviously. And really that is going to cost him the game because he doesn't have enough. Obviously the Zerg doesn't have to worry about that at all. He is just going to build in his base, and using the fungal growth, by the way, to reveal the widow mines. That's why he's casting that on the ground every now and then. He's trying to reveal those widow mines, and with those widow mines reveal, well, fungal growth. Fungal growth. When you hit a widow mine with fungal growth, he will become visible. Well, any hidden unit will become visible. So it's a nice trick. I don't know why he just didn't make a new overseer, because he lost his old one, but he can just as well make a new one. It's way cheaper than using your fungal growth to do so, even though that's only energy, of course. But still, you don't want to lose your energy to those kind of things. So anyhow, yeah, large amount of Zerglings and some other stuff like Banelings and Infestors coming in, and yeah, just wiping out the Terran army over and over and over. And the Terran really not able to make a fist. He's not able to build up a decent amount of Marines or anything. 14 Marines, 8 Marauders, and that is because he's still stacking up all kinds of units. Instead of spreading them out, this guy is not doing anything, this one is not doing anything. You really need to not overcommit on this, especially this barracks, which now has 4 Marauders stacked up. Yeah, that is just too much. You need 1 Marauder there, and he is going to lose because of that. I'm calling it right now, because the Zerg player, well, yeah, he has some resource problems as well. He can't spend all of his resources for some reason, because his macro isn't good enough. He can't really get it done. Yeah, he is at almost 200 out of 200, so there's that. He doesn't really care too much. So he's just building up resources, I guess, but he should really just be attacking and then, yeah, be doing this kind of thing. So building bigger units so that, well, you can just wipe out the enemy, and that's all you need to do. So here we go. Why is there no fungal growth coming out? Fungal growth is so strong in combination with these guys, the Brood Lords, because the Brood Lords get shot down by the Marines very easily. And if you just use your fungal growth instead of those crazy Marines, then yeah, you should have a very easy time. So anyhow, we are going to go on to, well, this part, I guess. I think he's just going to take out bases now, because there's really nothing that this Terran player can do against this. He just doesn't have what it takes. It's he's now going to have some air units, because, well, the Zerg player not really able to micro everything. He has plenty of anti-air still. These two guys just taking out, well, a couple of Brood Lords, which should have never happened. But then finally the GG comes in, and really, if you ask me, the first thing that this guy needs to work on is his macro. Just stacked up so many resources in these barracks that he couldn't produce a decent army at any point. And then, well, every time he attacked, he had only like 10 units, and you never want to do that against Zerg. You want to turtle, you want to build some tanks, make a front line, and just have some Marines, some Marauders, and some tanks defending the front, and just build up a big ball of units, and then with that ball you just shove it in their face, and you kill all of these little tiny units, the Zerglings and such, because that's how it works. You cannot go up against a Zerg player with small groups of units because they can rebuild way quicker than you can. What you need to do is you need to catch them at once with a big army. Well, except for really the early game. In the early game you can harass all you want, but not in the late game, and that is what he did, and that is why he lost. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.